Evet, Briç dostlarımız merhaba. Yeniden bir salı sabahı buluştuk. Üçüncü dersimiz bugün. E, Öncelikle sevgi saygıyla merhabamızı diyelim. Evet, yeni bir günle dört tane el hazırladım. Güzel güzel eller yine. Defans elleri ağırlıklı olarak. Yani nasıl kurgulanmasını, nasıl düşünülmesi gerektiğini anlatacağım. Bazı aslında temel bilgiler de var işin içinde. Onlar da anlatmaya çalışacağım. Bu arada çok olumlu eleştiriler alıyorum. Tanımadığım insanlardan da çok güzel eleştiriler geliyor. Çok beğenilerek.
Zor. Yani uygulama biraz.
Hello chess friends, welcome to the live broadcast of the last round of the FIDE World Youth Under 16 Chess Olympiad. Today we will have a champion at the Olympiad, and before we start to commentate the games, we will see the standings first. Also, I'd like to say that we have a guest as always.
But I am not a guest, actually.
You are not a guest. You are the member of our
Host.
I'm host.
Welcome, Barış, to our live broadcast. As you can see the standings, Uzbekistan is leading with 14 match points after 8 games, and China 13 points on the second place. They are today facing each other. They are making this match to become a champion, yes?
Yes, Uzbekistan only needs a draw in this pairing. Instead, China needs to win in order to get the lead. And Iran is against India. Israel
for
is,
the third place.
Yes, for the third place they are playing because 12 points, even they win in this game and Uzbekistan lose, China is on the lead with 15
And also,
points.
who knows, maybe for the second place. If China loses,
Yes,
if Iran wins, yes, they
may get
the
the second place as well.
Or maybe India.
So
Yes.
Israel and Belarus is playing against Armenia and Russia. Ukraine is playing against Greece, and Kazakhstan against France.
Yes. So today's pairings are as
Yes, as I read.
you told.
Mhm.
Okay.
I already told
Of course,
about.
we start with the most important match, and the championship probably will be decided after this match. Most probably, Uzbekistan versus China. Okay, on the first board, as always, Abdusattarov is playing against
Wang Renye.
Yes, and also we have to, say that Uzbekistan just made play only 2 games for the girl player before this last round, so they had to make her play this round, which was the most important round actually against China. So the girl player of Uzbekistan is playing on the last board against the Chinese boy, probably. But actually, we have to also mention that China on the third board has a girl player who always plays. This is also an important one.
Yes, Song Yukshin.
Yes. So let's see the opening of this game. Abdusattarov Wang, Sicilian defense. Where he played actually this F3 line against
Like yesterday.
yes, yesterday
Firuzya.
against Alireza Firuzya, but this time actually D5. D5. This I remember. Yeah, as you said, Barış, before the game we were checking. This is I remember this is considered a little better for white because as the king is in the center now.
I remember also nice city here instead of taking pawn.
Knight c3, in this position,
Yes, d4.
Queen d8.
Knight
Queen
c3.
d8.
No, d4.
Maybe d4 also is
No,
possible.
no, I
It's
mean
black's move.
after
Knight
bishop
c3.
g5 is no. I mean after bishop g5,
Ah,
d4, queen
bishop
d8,
g4.
king d8, knight c3, not to take pawn.
Without taking the pawn, so some sacrifice,
I remember this move.
If takes castle long and then
Knight b5.
some knight b5, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, he didn't play this. He took on e4, bishop e7. Now what? Knight c3 probably, yeah?
Yes,
Knight
knight
c3.
c3.
Knight c3, bishop b6, long castle, knight bd7,
Bishop
something
b6,
like that.
long castle, knight, probably knight bd7 will be played as
He's
Barış.
thinking right
He
now.
is now thinking.
Mhm.
So what do you think, Barış? This is important, actually very important game, first
Mhm.
board.
Yes.
Probably they want to win on the first board with white pieces. You know,
Yes.
they have a disadvantage on the last board
Mm-hmm.
because the girl is playing and his opponent is very strong. Actually, he's also in a good shape, the Chinese player. So probably they are expecting a win on the first board.
Yeah, they have huge rating advantage on board
Yeah.
1, board 2, board 3, but it is China, you know. You never know.
China,
Maybe they
yeah,
already.
actually they are underrated.
Yes.
As we were saying, some surprise, but they are never a surprising team. They are never underdog, as Cengiz yesterday
Mhm.
pointed out, because China actually always lately last
Improved
year,
on chess.
they are always champions in Olympiad, you know, in girls team, open section, and champion, women champion, world champion Zhu Wenjun.
It's from China.
From China. So here also they have a good chance. I don't know, not good chance, but at least a chance to become a champion if
Yes.
they win this match.
Yeah, what I remember in 2006, I was in the Olympiad Torino. First time I saw Ho Yifan there.
Yes.
Their first board rating was 2500.
Yes.
They put second board Ho Yifan. She was so little and her rating was 2100 something.
Uh-huh.
And third board was 2450. I was shocked why they put this 2100 board too.
Yeah.
But she already took from the previous tournament some 300 rating.
Yes,
some.
that's awesome.
Maybe this player is also like that.
Yeah, it's
we never
possible.
know.
Yeah, it's possible, exactly. So, okay, what about this position? Do you
Actually-
think White has a advantage here?
This is not the position played out of the board because before casting, White took over f6, and Black
Ah.
replied with gf6. Yes.
Really?
Mhm.
Before knight c3, bishop e6, and bishop takes f6.
Yes.
Interesting.
gf6.
Because of
And
d5
because bishop
square.
takes knight c5 or something, why he took? We didn't take with the bishop.
Yeah, probably nice c5.
Knight c5, sorry, not knight d5, knight c5 or something. Yeah, probably.
Even knight
probably.
a5 is possible, I think. Knight
Yeah,
c4,
but
knight
looks,
d3.
this looks nice, yes. Bishop c8, rook, castle long, and knight d5.
Probably king c7.
Well, knight d5 is coming.
No, he should let.
Yes, king c7 and take on e6 and bishop c4, probably good for white.
But at least it defends d5 square.
Okay, so bishop takes, g takes, and now castle long, and now black is thinking, and white played very fast, yes, this variation. So probably he knows what he is doing. At least it's a preparation. We can say that about the times. If you look at check the times of the white clock. So what do you say? Knight d5 or something after knight d7, let's say.
How about king to c7 instead of knight d7?
Yes, at
King
least
c-
white has knight
King
d5.
c7 is dangerous, no?
I will take over
Knight
d5.
d5 or something.
How about king b6? What is happening?
King c7.
Knight b5, king b6.
King b6. a4, something like this.
a4, knight c6. I don't know if you are trying to mate me or not.
No,
I
knight
put the
d5
bishop on
should
e3
be.
then.
Imagine all the people.
Putting a bishop on e3. You imagine all these people.
As John Lennon
Yeah,
said.
yeah, okay.
I think knight d5 is natural.
Yeah, knight d5,
After.
okay. Okay,
Okay,
knight
it is
d5.
opposite color bishop, but pawn structure is better for
Yeah,
white.
king c6, but he's actually still considering this move, probably.
Mhm.
Or maybe king c8, I don't know.
Still knight
King
d5.
c8.
But you know, we need to connect the rooks. King c8 is not serving for
Yeah,
this
but
proposal.
this knight d5, maybe he doesn't want to take, I don't know.
Nevertheless, I think in
You
every
will
situation
take,
we
yes,
need to
rook
take over
takes
d5.
what? Rook d8 or something now.
Knight c6 most
And
probably.
after bishop c4, white.
Bishop c4, f7 pawn, yes. How you protect
I will
this?
play knight d8.
Okay, knight c6, rook f8 maybe.
Knight
Maybe not
c6.
knight d8, maybe.
Why not bishop c4 again, for example?
Mhm.
It's good move.
Looks bad for black.
Okay,
I
he
will
will
double
try.
the
He
rooks.
will try to hold rook f8, rook a d8.
Ah, maybe rook f d8 is still possible. Knight takes d8.
And rook g8, rook g4.
Okay, I think white is not winning immediately, but in
But
the long
this pawn
term,
also,
in the
this
long
pawn,
term,
yeah, this pawn. For example, rook d1, rook d3, rook h3, all these possible moves, you know. And the bishop looks like a, I mean,
Clumsy
there is
piece.
nothing to attack for the bishop.
With
You know,
no
yes, it
utilization.
doesn't serve anything. White's bishop is actually is much better.
yes, sure.
Yeah. Okay, so this is interesting game. We'll see later. We'll come back to this game. On the second board, Wang against Yakuboev. Let's see. Opening. Okay,
It's the
this is
Bogo Indian.
Bogo Indian A5. Lately it became popular again, this A5 move.
Yes.
We started to see very often this move, A5. Actually, it was
We saw yesterday.
who was the I mean the legend who played this? Korchnoi.
Yes, Korchnoi. And also he played c5 at some moment instead
Yeah.
of a5. There was another idea, cb4 and d6,
Yes.
e5, etc.
Okay, rook castle, castle, bishop g5, bishop e7. Probably this is still theory. What do you say?
Okay, I don't know how it works, but it seems natural moves.
Mm-hmm. So
Can white try d5?
h6,
at
knight
some
c3,
moment?
h6 has been played. Maybe if takes e4, I don't know.
Okay,
d6 or
d6,
something like
knight
this.
d7.
Probably. Yeah. Like the other
G6.
variation without a5. Yeah, when the
Yeah.
pawn is here, this is there's this variation. Yes.
Yes, I know.
With the a5, maybe even better for black, because in some lines you cannot play b4 immediately. I don't know.
Maybe
So-
sometimes also you may useful to push a6. I don't know.
Ah, yes, yes, exactly. So h6.
He
He
took,
actually
I
took,
think
he took,
he
yeah.
took. Did he play e4? Not yet.
No, he's thinking.
He didn't play yet e4. I don't know.
He needs to
what is
play,
he thinking, but
I think.
yeah, he should probably he should play this move.
Maybe he's thinking
Maybe
about
queen c2 is thinking. I don't know what is he thinking, but
e3, knight d2 and exchange on g2.
yeah, this queen c2 also is reasonable. You can also play queen c2.
No,
Rook
moves
d1.
are possible, I think.
Yeah, most yeah.
Okay, black
Okay.
setup should be d6, knight d7.
Okay, so this is still the.
Seemingly
wait a minute,
equal, I
he's going
think.
to play something. He made his hand
Mhm.
like this. This
Pending to move.
Karyakin style, you know. Karyakin is
Oh, he played it.
what he's doing, of course. In
Mhm.
this opening, probably very theoretical and not very ambitious from black side, because looks like a solid defense. They don't want to, of course, lose on the second board. It's very important match. Let's go to the third board, because this third board also very important. On the third board,
I think same opening.
Song.
Maybe almost similar position.
Ah, yes. What is this? The same opening.
Okay, a little bit different move order,
F3,
but maybe it may
E5,
transpose same
right.
position.
D5.
But she took with a queen on d5.
Bishop E.
Bishop f6, gf6.
gf6, a little different, yes. Knight c3. Okay, this is also interesting.
But this is a better version
So
for
they
black.
prepared together
believe.
first board and the third board, this line, so you didn't need to spend too much time.
Yes.
So you look at one variation, you play both of you, because they are also playing neither probably first board, third board, they are working together.
First board is actually playing the dragon, but you know this is the sideline of the Sicilian, in which you
Yes.
can prepare a common repertoire.
Yes. After knight c3, she is thinking, yes? What is it thinking? To take on b3?
There is one
Or
more,
to-
bishop
to-
b4 or bishop c6.
Ah, bishop b4 also is possible. Yeah, you're right.
Bishop
Probably she's
B4.
thinking bishop b4.
Maybe it is
Because,
the best move.
Because this other lines of this probably.
But there is long castling against bishop b4.
Is it allowed? For
Yeah,
example,
this
when
is
you are
the-
playing, you go and check the first board. You come back, okay.
No, actually, according to rules, you know, according to
Because they
rules,
play the same system.
you cannot get out the board while it is your move. Actually, I witnessed, I was just subject to such a situation in Ukraine. I was playing against a international master, as I remember. No, he was a FIDE master, and he was playing too fast, and I need to go to the toilet for, receiving your needs, and he was playing so fast, and I couldn't be able to go for a couple of moves, and I searched a referee to ask his permission.
Yes.
But no one was there. I suddenly go to toilet, and when I just return back to the board, referees come to me, and according to the rules, it is inhibited. We need to search onto you. You know,
Yeah.
they just check me,
Uh-huh.
and they even wanted to get my shoes off.
Uh-huh.
And
where did it happen?
in Ukraine, you know, I thought that it was humiliation, but it was
Which
also
year?
kind of the
Which year?
this year.
But
This September.
This is allowed.
No.
Because now this is the anti-cheating rules. Says
This-
that the
this-
arbiter can search you if
Yes, but I didn't know this rule, by the way. When they said that you need to get your shoes off, I said that this is the humiliation for me, and
What
I
would you say?
get my shoes off. You know,
Yeah.
with barefoot, I played, win, and took my shoes back.
I don't understand. With where? Why do he searched and you wanted to play like this? Why didn't you put it back?
Because you know, taking
Some
your shoes
protest.
is just some protest. It was too much for me. And
You
I-
play, in summertime you play.
Yes,
Okay.
this was the
Maybe it's an advantage for you. You got cold or hot.
But you know, it was too
What
interesting
was the
because
result?
I won in a
You
pretty
won.
cool style. You know, in 70 moves.
Very good. Okay. So the story actually probably related to this opening.
No, related to the situation. You asked like,
Okay.
are you allowed to go out while
Yes,
on your
yes,
move?
yes.
And it is
Together.
not, because I just experienced it, you know.
But you know, in this situation, it is easy to look first board
Now
from
everybody
third board.
everybody looking for on the first board. Look at this.
Yes.
What
There's
are-
something
what
happening.
are they
Both
looking
both third board.
Let's
looking
go back.
first
Draw
board.
first.
Let's go back to the first board.
No, it is the second
wait,
board.
wait a minute. Wait, this is the first board. What's going on here?
Did he play King
Aha,
C7
knight
actually?
He
D5.
took with
King
ED5.
C7.
Wow,
King C7 and Knight D5, ED5. Why ED5?
Very interesting.
interesting decision.
You just play Bishop D6 to blockade the door.
Actually,
Maybe
this
bishop
makes-
D3, bishop
Bishop
F5.
D3, bishop
always.
F5. Yes, and also you can play
And then
maybe.
knight D2, knight E4, maybe possible.
Now you have 4 against 2 on the queen side.
Yeah, but it seems it is blockaded.
By B6, Knight
Well,
D7.
actually, look, very interesting. And black played something knight D7 or something.
Yeah, knight D7, bishop D3 probably
No,
will
he
be.
played bishop D3 immediately, very fast. Yes. So it must be preparation, for sure. Because you cannot take the ED5 like this, you know, without, calculating the consequences of this move.
Yes.
Because you allow him to push these pawns, but actually you cannot push F5 now.
How about to
All
play,
your pawns are blocked now. F5 and E4 cannot be played now.
How about to play H5 after Bishop to
knight
D3, Knight
D7.
D7
Seems
Bishop
only move, maybe
D3.
somehow
Mhm.
needs rook H6 to defend. it.
Yes. to defend F6. It seems on the move.
This is actually not possible. Now he controls all these
You need
pawns
to play H5.
and attacking also the H7 pawn. maybe in some cases he can make the maneuver, I mean, to go to f5 with the knight. I don't know,
Possible.
maybe knight d2,
Knight
knight
e4.
f1, knight e1, or knight g3, knight e3 or knight g3, maybe knight f5. And after knight f5, probably white will be much better.
Okay, it's not clear he can do or
But
not.
but
Yeah,
you know,
after,
whenever
maybe
you
bishop
play,
c5 is blocking.
Yes.
Still knight e2, knight f1, knight g3.
you cannot also play knight g3 because I will play h5, rook a to g8 and h4.
Yes, sure.
Mhm.
You will not stand still. Of course, you will do some things.
Need to do
Yeah,
something.
you need to do something, of course.
Okay, black will, okay, white is clear slightly better. Black will try to hold with opposite color bishop, maybe.
Okay, so we'll see how he will defend this position, and we go to the third board again. Now
Şemsettin
on the
walked
third
off.
board, it's some kind of similar
Position.
position.
She put the bishop back to e6.
She didn't play bishop b4.
No, because long castle was possible.
After bishop
I
b4,
think this
yes.
is the better version of Abdusattorov versus Juan Grenier for black. And this is the better version for black. I don't know, because d5 is not so weak in this
Better
situation.
version of for black.
Yes, compared with the first board.
Because there's no pawn e4,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah,
I
actually
think
it's possible.
I think Hari Krishna Giri has one game like that. Some bishop b5, knight c6, knight a5. I remember some line.
Bishop b5, knight c6, knight a5.
And gives the pawn and play some compensation, if I am not mistaken.
I think he is thinking, looking on the
Yes, he is thinking while looking on the other board.
yes. I don't
Different style, you know, Grishchuk style of thinking.
know. What is your recommendation here in this position?
Yeah, I think I analyzed this line.
This line.
Yes, what I told. It is game of Hari Krishna
So
Giri.
what's the idea for white and black?
Okay, normally before that game, I mean Hari Krishna Giri game,
Yes.
theory was it is better position for white.
Uh-huh.
But after that game, it is equal.
Maybe you can find this game in database. Hare
Okay.
Krishna versus
I think
Giri.
Hari Krishna was white.
When it played,
I don't remember.
so I'm just putting the position over the board.
Yeah, I worked maybe 2 years ago, but I don't.
So it's a recent game, am I right? Okay.
I'm just
G
looking at
D5.
one now. What about knight a5 now? Barış. What about knight a5?
Probably b6.
b6, but now I have maybe some checks.
Is it possible to play bishop
to
b4?
give check first, huh?
Is
What?
it possible bishop b4 after knight a5?
And maybe you can give yes. I don't know. Maybe it's possible.
Knight b7, bishop c8.
Knight
Is it
b7,
working?
Bishop c8. Or even bishop d5.
Ah, yeah, yes.
Yeah, maybe this is not working for white.
Yes, it is definitely a theoretical position. Yes, you're right. Hari Krishna played this variation against Giri, in which Giri won in 56 moves. So, this was the position of Hari Krishna and Giri either. Hari Krishna castle long,
Yes.
knight to c6, bishop b5, rook c8, and knight d5, f5, knight a5, knight a5, and bishop h6 check, king b1, king f8. This is the position. Maybe you mean that
sacrifice. Yeah,
b7
yeah,
is
I
sacrifice.
remember this game.
knight b3. Actually, he didn't take the pawn on
Why did you
b7.
go on? It's very interesting. And go actually knight a5, knight b3.
Back and
probably-
forth.
Probably if it's a loss of tempi, and then there you can find some other moves. It could be some, I mean, novelty in this line. You know?
Maybe before that he couldn't understand black's idea. Maybe.
But white won this.
Black.
No, black one. After knight b3, king g7, and
Uh-huh.
black's play is really easy.
So this was probably some kind of mistake from white side. Knight a5 move.
I think white could repeat by knight f6, knight d5.
And also maybe as Morozovich always says, you just make a pass. You go to put your king on b1. Now what do you play?
Bishop h6 again.
Bishop a6, but now I have knight c5. I
Wow.
tricked you.
Okay, if just
This is
castle.
different. This is different.
Castle. But bishop
Yeah, this
c6,
is
knight
another
e7.
game. Now I have knight c5.
Ah, bishop c6.
Wow, he's passing. He's dodging the bullets.
Yes, yes.
If still king f8, is
Maybe this is the novelty he is going to make.
Subtlety, rather to say.
Okay, maybe a simple novelty, but still better than going to knight a5, coming back.
Maybe rook h
Yeah.
to
in
e1.
the worst case you can come back like
King b1 is always you need to play anyway because he has always bishop a6. Okay, so this is an interesting game. We will come back to this game. It's the position. Now, White still thinking, I don't know why. If he knows this game, actually he can play this line.
maybe he doesn't know.
It's not possible because it's a line they checked it and he played it fast.
Actually,
It's possible.
in the past 6 years, how many games? If I count, 50 games has been played in this variation.
50 games.
Yes, in recent 6 years.
In
fif-
this same variation.
In the same variation.
Ah.
If you count the previous past
And what is the
games,
score of White?
okay, I will
Let's see the
check.
score.
What is the score? Actually, it is working quite well for White. 61